This team has played 5 games. They've used 4 different lineups. Claudell Harris, Nwoko, and then Hill Thomas, Bedford, Rishwain, and Cherry. The 5 for Kevin.
Play extremely well out in Hawaii.
Here's Bear Cherry. Working inside, and that is why he is high school, the D1 school. This is Harris for Mississippi State. And it looks like they were out of bounds with Melendez. This is Julian Rishwain on his 4th school in 6 years. 3 ball is down for after tonight. Harris pulls a 3. And Cherry wanted to push, no call.
Bump there on that rebound.
Melendez went down. They kick it out to Hill, who buries a 3. Hubbard, extra feed. Harris for 3. Bucket. So both teams heating up. Threw it away. That's where he's got to get better as a passer. Matthews leading the break. And bad cheers. Nwoko from the mid-range. It spins out. Matthews rebounds. Harris reloads and hits.
Really is at 22 in their win over New Mexico State. And you know who else is a heck of a player?
Josh Hubbard.
Those SEC Freshman of the Week honors all season long last year.
Bedford baseline floater, and UNLV their first miss from this is Harris posting. First action for Keyshawn Murphy against Bear Cherry in the mid-range. And it's 1 and done. Rebound. And the running start for Clary. Drop-off feed to Harris, around and off, and the follow-up is there for Riley. It's a family with coaching in their DNA. As Thomas knocks down the mid-range. 13.5 points as a freshman. Harris, good pump fake in the mid-range. And it's tipped up and off, but
Sure is how physical of a basketball team they are.
Keyshawn Murphy.
Time in his career. That was the COVID year where they only played 20 games. And in the state of Mexico, they had to move their entire...
Shoal as well. Kugel with a good catch on the baseline, but it's turned over. And on the run, this is Hicks, thundering it home. America, because he has struggled in his career to shoot it from deep. 3 for 9 this year now. Jalen Hill skips it up 4. This is Chol ripping through inside, working on Njai, and he muscles it up and in. Clary drives on the baseline to Murphy. Made one from there moments ago, and he's tripped up now. With Hubbard. Shot clock at 5. Hubbard, the ultimate late shot clock bailout guy, and he draws a foul. You know, one of those, it's a monumental leap. He's made a big leap. He was great as a freshman. He's found a way to get even better. And I think that it has been remarkable, his protection of the basketball, when his usage rate is sky high. Thomas, he loves that mid-range jumper. Murphy.
Single night, and Coach Kevin Kruger has this team competing, one of the better teams in the entire league.
Runs a ton. Kind of middle of the pack in tempo per KenPom. Murphy, good drop-off dish. And high above the rim.
Getting pushed with front court players that can play off the bounce and make high-level passes, and that's exactly what you just saw.
Hubbard snakes around the screen. He is so crafty at finding people. Extra pass to Jones for 3. That is
in defense. That's culture.
It's a great point. That's what Chris Jans has brought to Starkville. And that jumper's off the mark for Bedford.
He is taking his teams to the NCAA tournament. Very rarely does he miss.
Murphy misses on that triple.
It's a strong portal that they wanted to keep.
That's saying a lot. Hill down the lane, banked it in. Strong drive by here. Yeah, season-ending knee injury in January last year. Hubbard falling away. Can't get the soft touch to go down. He's shooting 50% for the floor, but they've turned it over 4 times and have allowed 6 offensive rebounds. Bear Cherry is fouled, and that's the line early. 1 of 3 now. As Hubbard pulls a 3, can't get the roll, tipped around to Matthews. Tough drop-off feed. Bulldogs team, one of the best offensive rebounding teams in America. Shot clock's at 5 for Keyshawn Murphy. In the mid-range, ball movement here from UNLV. Rishwain had a moment. He'll hoist. It's off the mark. They know that he's a shooter. Rishwain, a couple of field goals. 13-point MSU lead. Hubbard looking, searching, lofts it up to Murphy for Murphy. Outside Melendez, he can shoot it. An offensive rebound, the 8th for a lot of guys who have proven they can shoot. Melendez, one of them. Bear Cherry, double comes on the baseline from Hubbard.
Like that, we used to call it Buffalo. And you you just can't see.
Hubbard off on that triple. From 3. Clary knifes inside. Melendez, one more to Hubbard. Rare to
all season long, just to wear teams down.
Murphy in the mid post. Made one of those earlier.
The double team is for him when he's setting these ball screens and rolling to the basket to roll for deep position.
And Clary finishes with a foul. Kugel to Melendez. They've been shredding the zone. It's Kugel off the bounce. Drop off feed to Murphy for the flush. Kugel had a thought about it. Now Clary drops off to Murphy again. Inside it goes, and a finish for Singleton. Their lead is 19. Good feed down low. There's Cherry. So he gets his field goal. 4th in the country in bench points coming in. 42 per game. All day for Kugel. In favor of Mississippi State. Riley Kugel snaking the screen. They call him for a push-off. Melendez missing on a triple. Another offensive rebound. They're 9th. And there's Cherry swallowing up Melendez. But he got another offensive rebound. Or up. Back outside Thomas. Shot clock at 5. Melendez tips it. Another UNLV turnover. Mississippi State starting to force him at will. Into the corner it goes. Harris. And Rishwa.
They found him on the inside for a few layups and thought maybe they'd go back to that early, but looks like Bear got a little dinged up.
Harris missed moments off the Nwoko screen. Shot clock's down to 8. They will feed Nwoko. The cutter inside. It goes to Harris. Screen. Shot clock's down to 8. They will feed Nwoko. The cutter inside. It goes to Harris. Another off. You just feel like with the way the possession battle's going, UNLV's got to start making some threes and taking threes at least. Harris turns the corner, flips it up and off, and it's...
This coaching staff will dissect this tape, and that's going to be one of the main reasons why.
18-0 second chance points down. Rishwain connects on a 3. Jacob Benarby for UNLV. He's a redshirt freshman from Anchorage, Alaska. Doesn't see many players from Alaska. And he draws a foul right away. They're 15 field goals, just 6 assists. And Benarby misses that free throw badly. He is there. Cherry played at St. Mary's Catholic High School in Phoenix. So a couple of guys coming back to their former stomping grounds. Sean Jones Jr. up top Murphy. Extra pass Clary. His floater around and in. Gets this zone look. They have been so patient. And they have been precise. 5 to shoot. Hubbard corner pop. Offensive rebound. Clock to 6. Hubbard wraparound feed. Extra pass Clary with 3 with 2 to shoot. And he banked it up and in. Isaiah Cottrell's a native of Las Vegas, playing for his hometown school. Hill drives, dishes it off, and a miss from Cottrell and Murphy. He did make a 3 earlier. Another offensive rebound, their 14th. Clary retees and hits. Another Mississippi State, and that's basically their margin in points off offensive rebounds as Hubbard buries a 3, but he's hurt. He's Bedford cut off by Kugel. Their defense is just flying around. There's nowhere to go. Benarby knocked it
back on the floor for UNLV.
There's a 3 ball, and it is this season. Here is Kugel. A couple of crossovers and gets Bedford to put the hand in with an ankle injury. That is certainly something to monitor, especially if Mississippi State wins this game tonight. There's the 3 for
to UNLV's locker room, so possibly getting checked out in the back to see what's going on with his injury. Fill up the tubs, pour the ice in, get the Normatex.
Scholl is fouled, and he scored it without even having to jump. His teams that have a chance to. Look, it's really interesting with the group of 5 and the way it's the 5 top conference champs. And a big swat there by trying to feed a pass in there, and that's some good defense by Pop Njai, freshman from the Ivory Coast. D-Don Thomas.
It can be anybody's given night. And obviously Hubbard is, the main focal point, but even his unselfishness is extremely important.
Borrow you can take with you. Benarby for Thomas. Into the corner for Hicks. 16-team league. They've got 9 teams in the top 25. And it'll probably be that way all year. And there's a putback.
Ole Miss is undefeated. Coach Chris Beard, I mean, the SEC, get your popcorn. It's going to be fun to watch.
Part of it, too, he just swallowed that one up off the glass.
So impressed with him and his game, how he plays.
Harris
on both ends of the floor.
Program history at Mississippi State. Backdoor Clary, that's a foul.
What the pass.
40 minutes. What's the expression?
Of HE double hockey stick.
There we go. I was blanking on the expression, but that's a very proud UNLV program. All the runs under Coach Tark. Put back not there for 10 or more rebounds. They skip it in the corner. It's Russell off the bounce. He draws a foul.
5 assists, the team that got to the Sweet 16 in the 2007 NCAA tournament.
Joel misfired on a 3 that time. And we've talked about a little bit over the last few weeks as Benarbi connects on the first free throw. He's got 3 points now off the bench. So we're now up to 19 offensive rebounds. And a 3 ball for bashful either. Russell's gotten some 3-pointers up. That's his first miss of the season. Meanwhile, Hill is loose in transition, and he is bumped and fouled hard.
Speaking of Rhode Island, Coach Archie Miller got that team off to a 7-0 start, undefeated. Chris Jans at New Mexico State. How about these numbers? 28 and
he has himself a squad. If the country hasn't taken note yet, you better start buying your stock.
I said it off the top, Jack.
And so, senior from Austin, Texas is strung together some good games. Alexander buries a triple.
Patient, your opportunity is going to come.
Oh, Hill just flew, I should say Bedford flew in for a jam. Thomas Real, title game of the Arizona tip-off tomorrow. A convincing 22-point win over UNLV.